Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. It's the best day of the week again, and you trust us to bring to you your best show. Alhamdulillah, it's Jummah. I'm Abdul-Hamid, the Halal VJ, and I'm not here alone. I'm with some awesome brothers.
Suleiman Faboy.
And I'm Yusuf.
Al-Amin.
Those are wonderful names, and I'm sure we're going to have a lot of fun on this today.
Absolutely.
Mashallah. So let's dive right in. We all know that Islam is a way of life. I mean, it's beyond a religion. And we follow the Sunnah and the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His prophets, they've stipulated ways by which we interact with one another, right? Yes. Right. So we are in a century or in a period where people seem to violate these rules because of social etiquette and all of that. So I think that's what we're going to be talking about today. Social interactions amongst all men and women, in the light of the Quran and Sunnah, yes.
And not without me reading the Jummah gem.
Obviously. So we take the Jummah gems first.
Our Jummah gem for the week is, your body is a gift. When we use something that belongs to someone else, we are careful to take extra care of it and protect it from being harmed in any way. Our bodies are a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that will be returned to Him, and yet we continue to abuse it ourselves. Running the perfection by which Allah created us, your body is a vessel that will carry you through life. Protect it and keep it in mind that there will be a day when you have to return to the Creator. May Allah protect us from being among those who take the gift of life for granted and guide us to do all that will benefit us. MashaAllah.
Oh, that was really... I think my mood has changed.
You just have this subtle way of just controlling your mood, maybe.
I think that's the reason why it's called a gem. You know, you get to reflect on things as precious as this.
It hits the nail on the head.
Yeah, well, you can hit the head on the nail too.
So
from that, I really understand something that we have a responsibility, and Allah has mentioned it in the Quran that He has given us our lives itself as a duty for us to follow and perform, and we don't just do it anyhow. Exactly. I mean, how many times have we abused ourselves against what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded? We seek His forgiveness.
And regarding that, nowadays people do the tattoo, the plucking of eyebrows, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created us the perfect way.
Exactly.
So I find no reason for you to do this kind of things.
Even beyond the physical, the
spiritual aspect.
To ourselves, the things we see, the things we think of, we hear. There's so much violation every day, but we need to continue to remind ourselves.
And that's why you have to live your life as if today is the last day.
Exactly.
That's great.
So, I hope we're not getting too carried away. But we still have a topic to really discuss and to finish.
This year, 2 lucky contestants won an all-expense-paid trip to Hajj. We have great news. You can be a part of the HAL TV Africa Hajj Quest 2020. We are searching for contestants, sponsors, partners, and show hosts. All you have to do is send us an email, hajjquest@haltvafrica.com. The quest for Hajj is on.
We want to talk about social interactions as Muslims. I mean, it's a really broad thing. It's something that we see in different forms. I mean, what sphere of social interaction are you most concerned about these days?
For me, communication.
Communication.
Yes, and from the Sunnah, we can learn the way the Prophet talked to others, his family members, his brothers and sisters. Exactly.
Yeah,
so, and I can bring some points which the Prophet had with him. First of all, before greeting, he greets anybody he meets. He spreads the salam, and also he smiles. As he has said from his hadith that smiling is charity.
Yeah.
Also, he tries to be precise with his words and use small words. He does not just use big things that people don't understand. Yes. And one thing that the Prophet used to do also was to tolerate others. Yes. It was not just like bossing over anybody.
Despite the fact that he
That's
was
why I
easy
do
to
it, yes,
communicate.
that's correct.
Exactly. So I learned that from the Prophet, and that way there was effective communication between him and whoever he's talking to.
I like that. In fact, on the issue of communication, I think we've been so free these days that when you hear people interact with themselves, you'll be surprised at the things that you hear. And we quickly forget that the Prophet said, insulting a Muslim is fusuk. It is an act of
It's not acceptable.
It is not acceptable. It's a terrible thing to do. So even if you're relating with your friends on a personal level and you're having fun, there's still some limits. You don't use swear words. You don't insult.
Yeah, that's correct.
I mean, we need to do a lot of things about it, and we ourselves, we start the change. Then people outside, obviously, they follow that. So,
well, in addition to that, I think Islam has been able to recognize the innate nature of human beings. Like, we always want to socialize and also recognize other people's personal differences. And it's quite easy for us to just, meet up people on social media and, I want to help you discover yourself and tell you more about yourself. Religion itself has set guidelines for us to just tell us what we should do and what strengthens us and what weakens us.
I think I like that angle that he also brought up, social media. I think there's almost nobody that's from this century, this generation, that's not on social media.
Of course.
And we get to relate and interact with millions and millions of people every day on social media. I mean, let's not just restrict our minds to Instagram and Facebook. WhatsApp is also social media. Snapchat, every other thing we use to communicate on a daily basis. So, do Muslims keep to these rules, the rules of social interaction on social media?
Well, these days it's actually getting it's becoming very difficult for Muslims to keep to the rules. You understand? Because lately you keep reading stuff on social media, Instagram, and you get to hear stories that are not very encouraging. Between male and the opposite sex. Very disturbing stories. Forgetting the fact that actually Islam is a total way of life. Islam is not just a religion. So, our relationship between our families, our friends, even between with our Creator, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, there are guidelines, norms, rules, and regulations that is expected of each and every one of us to follow. So these days, I think we are deviating from that.
I think so.
Yes.
I mean, you hear people, they're chatting. You're chatting with the opposite sex, you're chatting constantly. You're not just chatting constantly, you're chatting about things that you shouldn't be chatting about. You're crossing some crazy lines. And you know that you're crossing them, but because
you just want to break the rules, secret,
nobody's watching over you except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you just keep on continuously crossing these things. I mean, do you feel, how do we solve this? Is there a way to solve this? Do we shut out social media?
Well, I don't feel there's a way or a perfect way we can just have a breakthrough through this, because every other day the social media there to just, it's something we can't fight. It's just there to stay. It has come to stay.
Okay.
And cyber migration is.
We have to contain it.
We can't contain it. Cyber migration is just spreading by the day, and by today you hear that Facebook has about 500 million followers, and Twitter and Instagram has about it's increasing day by day.
We need to set boundaries. Don't just go there with a free mind and just use as you see. In fact, one thing that's even really amazing is the fact that people constantly neglect a concept called mujaharam. I mean, that's when the Prophet says that you do not commit some atrocities or do bad things and now publicize them. That's really the worst. And you see people today, you drink alcohol, you come and put it online.
On social media.
Okay. You are bullying.
I wonder who you're trying to impress though.
People don't hide away from sins these days.
You now publicize it.
And they put it up there for
and you in fact, minus that, we Muslims will still go there and like those things. It's something we should look at. You're not the one posting, but pleasure with a sin on a sin is also a sin.
Yes.
So we need to also raise awareness on things like this. You don't just see something that is wrong, put your life. Okay, we're already doing that. But people that are watching, you should also do something about it. Check yourselves and also spread the message, inform other people.
Yeah.
But one other thing that is quite sketchy and people seem to also fall into regularly is generally mixing. I mean, we're in a mixed society. We can't really shy away from it. You go to school, you go to work, you go to the hospital. You have mixing everywhere. But how do we look at this?
Well, like I said much earlier, there are rules,
No.
guidelines,
No.
and norms. Okay, so once you keep up to those rules and guidelines, you understand. Mashallah, you stay away from whatever fitna that comes from.
Okay, let's use a proper case study. Like when you're in school, we all went to school.
Yes,
course,
that's
right?
correct.
We all had mixed classes in
Yes.
school. How
No.
did you-
I think I went to a faith-based university, and right now our classes, and we have where male sit and female sit.
Mashallah.
And even right in our cafeteria, the only place where we have like free mixing is right now cafeteria where we have to buy food and we have to queue. So every other thing, our hostels are quite different.
That's really nice.
How your experience?
My experience, actually, I went to a public school, so it's expected. You mix up, but like I keep saying, norms, rules, regulation.
Yeah.
Once you are aware,
Do
of
people
those
look
things,
at you as weird? Like, for instance, where I work, first week. Sorry, I don't shake. This, I'm a Muslim. The young is too much. Look at the other Muslims there. Look at them.
Don't worry, you will soon join them. That's what they do.
But do you guys also go through that?
Of course,
Yeah.
everybody
How
has
do
gone
you
through
do
that.
For me, it's very easy because before I meet you, I smile with you. So I've already touched your hand. So if I give you your hand and I'm like, I don't shake, you won't feel that bad.
Because you've smiled already.
Exactly.
But I think what most people forget to do is face it first. Don't shy away and allow it to continue. Then say, hopefully, as I get to know them, I'll tell them that I don't. No, from the first
day,
meeting,
yes,
first
yeah.
interaction. Sorry, I don't do this. I mean, they would probably take it skeptically or somehow, but they will adjust immediately, right? I think that's what people should do.
Another angle to it actually is peer pressure. You understand? You see people go
yes.
to social gatherings. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but because everybody is drinking,
I cannot be the
I
other
cannot
one.
be the
I be the exception.
No.
You understand? So let me just try it today and tomorrow I will do that. Okay, and it starts from there and it goes on and on and on and on.
Okay.
And funny enough, free mixing from the time of the Prophet, we found ways that the Prophet tried to curb it. Yes, exactly. Like for the prayers, the women and the men, they have separate roles.
Yes.
Yes,
We find that in our daily life now.
Exactly.
Salawat.
It's perfect.
No.
Even the time when Ibn Umar narrated that the Prophet told him not to pass through a particular door, that door is for women.
And he never passed
He
any.
never passed it.
Mashallah.
So you see, the Prophet, so he put some ways in which Muslims will not be able to mix among themselves.
Yeah, I think we should just consciously face the sunnah, look at the rules, try and abide by them.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've all learned a lot about that. We all have our experiences, we all have things that we've gone through, we all have all of that. But we should ensure that the Prophet and his teachings come first. Because if you love the Prophet and you follow him, then surely Allah will love you, as he has said in the Quran. But before we leave, as usual, we need to have some fun. So we're going to play a game, inshallah.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the name of the game?
Well, since you said we are going to play a game,
Thousands of Muslims fast during the blessed month of Ramadan without eating a single meal. As little as 1,000 naira can feed a fasting person. It's not too early to donate towards our Ramadan feeding scheme. Feed the fasting and multiply your rewards. Brought to you by the Hal TV Dawa Initiative.
Welcome back. Yes, it's time for the fun part. We're playing a game. And it's a 5-player game.
Why are you saying that, though?
Because everyone knows I'm the king of games.
and I'm not good
I
at
never
games.
lose. Okay, but today we're playing in teams, right?
Team, wow.
And we're actually playing charades. We're playing charades. So we grouped ourselves. I and Al-Amin on one team, the winning team,
I and
and
Suleiman.
Abubakar and Suleiman no, let's just say the other
don't worry.
team. The other
Yeah,
team.
the winning team actually. Let's see how it goes.
So we have our cards, we have our charades, and what we're going to do is, this is our timer. I hope you guys get. So you're allowed to pick a card. Each person on the team is picking a card first. The winning team goes first, then the other team.
other team?
The person that picks the card, it looks at it, it describes it, the other person guesses before his time runs out. So
Okay.
the other team watches the time. Obviously, you can guess, bonus points. I think we should just play once or twice.
Yes.
And that's
You probably
it, yeah.
won't get anyone, so
How come it's
let's just say,
Let's see how it goes.
inshallah, alright.
Hey.
So we're starting, and who picks? Al-Amin picks first.
Yeah.
Alright, timer. So no speaking, just describe.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Go
time
share
starts
it.
now.
Dua, prayer. Takbir. Askar, dhikr. Dhikr,
Am I supposed to turn this now?
Obviously, we don't need the time. We don't need the time.
Oh, free yourself.
So it's time for the second team.
Well, the winning team.
The other
actually.
team.
The winning team.
Stop trying to
Suleiman, are you ready?
I'm ready, man.
Your time starts now. You probably won't get it.
Bob. Son.
Yeah.
He spoke. He spoke. He lost their tone. You're not supposed to utter. You're not supposed to utter any
No, I didn't
sound.
say anything.
What you made a sound?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, your time is on.
All right.
Sunrise.
God bless you. Mashallah.
Guys, are you
Yes.
serious? Mashallah.
God.
Okay, these guys are really trying to
Yes.
usurp us from our title. No problem, no problem. And I mean, you know how we do. You know how we do. Round two. Bismillah.
Our time.
Time starts now.
Drinking water. Ghusl.
You lost already. Give up.
There's still time.
Yeah, there's still time. Let's go. Obviously, you've lost this one.
What are you doing?
Okay.
Well. Drink water from the well.
Think. Tell. Think.
Give our time. No, I don't like time. I don't like this.
Time is up.
I don't like
Time
this.
is up.
Time is
Your
up.
time is up.
The time is up. The time is up.
Wait.
time is up.
You guys
You probably have like 3
infringing.
seconds more.
No, wait. My word is a well, but a specific kind of well.
Yeah, but you still lost
no,
it.
now
You
you're
didn't get
already disturbing our
No,
time.
it's just the time. The time is up.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah, you lost it.
He said a well.
I said they were.
Yeah,
said
but
it well.
we
Hey,
need,
let's
we
just
need
put
it
it
to be
through.
very
Next.
He said
specific.
a well.
Specific.
Bismillah. Come on. Time starts now. Oh my God.
Trumpets.
Oh my God. This is no.
This is
No.
Oh my God!
One more round.
I told you, you guys are the losers.
All right, so the last round. I feel you guys cheated us on the last round.
Not really.
But no worries. I'll settle for a draw.
Let's see what happens.
I'll settle for a
Let's see
draw.
what happens.
Al-Amin, you pick, right?
Yes.
All right. Oh my God.
Picky.
Okay, Al-Amin. Bismillah.
Hey, no.
Time starts now.
Thank you very much.
Spreading clothes. Prayer mat. Mashallah.
Yeah.
We move. Prayer mat.
Sure, let me check.
Are you saying you do not trust your brothers?
Not really. I just want to be very sure.
Final.
Hey, you should pick now.
When you guys lose now, it's a draw.
No. What's it now?
It's
draw.
2-2.
No.
And now 2-2. You've not played.
All right. So this is the last one.
Because we go well, though. Let's see.
All right.
Me come in.
Are you ready? You need to put on your thinking cap. So let's go.
Bismillah.
I don't have the cap here.
We can't lose. Inshallah. Please let Suleiman know see the card. Hide the
By
card.
the way, you just smiling. I think it's just about. Are we smiling? There's an answer. Smile.
I wonder what he's doing.
You're not smiling. Perfume. Shaving stick.
Please, hide the card. Don't let him see the card.
What are you doing? You're like,
You've seen it enough now. Don't let him see the card.
That need to lose, obvious.
Oh my God.
do it. Make the gesture
Just
very obvious.
Make dua. He said sweat. Okay, drink water, drink water.
I think we lost this one.
Mashallah. Congratulations.
No, honestly.
Alhamdulillah. For the 3 rounds that we played, I and Al-Amin, we emerged victorious as usual.
No. That was a drop.
We can allow you guys to keep disputing on your own. I think it was very clear. On my card, it was Zamzam Well, and my partner said Well. That was half mark.
And on my own card is Mox, which is part of perfume, and
perfume was nowhere written on your card. So, inshallah, this is where we're going to wrap it up for today. I hope you had fun. I had fun winning the game.
We did.
I don't know how the losing team felt, but
no, of course we didn't lose. Draw.
Allah will replace your
Allah. We did a draw.
Okay, I'm sorry for offending you guys. Better luck
It's
next
okay.
time.
We'll all do better
So, on this note, we're signing out and we're going to jointly say the Taslim. So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at How TV Africa.
And for my northern brothers and sisters, ku ci gaba da biye da mu akan kafofinmu na sada zumunta, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Ma'assalam. See you next week.
We hope you've enjoyed watching today's episode of AIJ. You can join the conversation online by following us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at How TV Africa. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page for more soul-inspiring content.
Oh